let's learn how to defend the jab. Let's defend it with the slip. But be careful when you slip, because I don't want you to slip into the hook, the knee, or the kick. So here's the pointers how to properly slip, okay? Mike, please. Now, if we're talking about a close stance situation, meaning we are in the same stance, then this is a way to defend the jab, is by slipping to the outside of the jab. Mike throws the jab, I like to slip again to the outside. It's not the way, it is a way. You can slip to the inside as well, but you could be running into his cross, so I prefer for my guys to slip to the outside. But when you slip, hand up, elbow in. A lot of times people want to slip like this. It's just natural. And then they'll do that off the parry as well, which isn't wrong. You can do that, but you're leaving yourself a little exposed. If he goes jab, hook, then that could be an issue. But that's a common response. What you can do to that scenario, just block the hook. So that is an option as well. But when you slip the jab, slip to the outside, boom, nice and smooth, nice and tight, just slipping just enough to allow the punch to miss you. I don't want you to dip so much that you're going into kick or knee range, okay? So move your head just enough where they actually miss their jab. Pretty simple, right? Defend the jab. Let's slip it. Now, when you slip it though, slip with a good athletic base so that you're loaded and you can come back with counters or other options. If you slip just outside of your hip, you're not in the best position to come back, but you don't have to come back. The main rule, the main goal here is for me to defend the jab. And whether I do it like this or like this, step one is complete. I defend the jab. But if he has other options, I'd like to make sure that I am protected when I do that slip. Here's another thing to think about. A lot of times when people slip, they drop their lead hand. Not the end of the world, but if he throws two, jab cross, that can be an issue. But of course, you can defend that as well with another slip. But I prefer for you to slip with a good athletic base, lead shoulder to rear knee like you're making an X. That's the easiest way for me to remember that. My first Thai boxing coach, James Tiger, is who I trained with when I was 15. And he told me slipping like you're going shoulders to your knees, making an X. And that's always stuck with me. I'm 40 now. It's been a while. I still remember that. It was to crew James Tiger, the late James Tiger. Again, when you jab, you slip to the outside, good athletic base. I prefer for you to have your hands up. But if you watch all these fights that happen, boxing, kickboxing, mixed martial arts, a lot of times people just do this. And they don't actually get caught with anything. So it's not the way to slip it, neither is this. The main goal is for you to defend the jab and not get hit. But I prefer for you to slip with your hands up, making that X in a good athletic position, okay? So that is a way to slip the jab and make sure you're not getting hit with basic shots. Gracias, thank you, sir. Boom.